In breaking news, Devil May Cry 5 outsells Monster Hunter Wilds. That's right folks, DMC5, a 7-year-old action game, managed to outsell a recent Capcom release. In the last quarter, we ain't daydreaming, shit's real, and Capcom ain't doing shit. Hello, it's the Devil Joe, back again with a brand new video, and today I'll be talking about the brand new shocker that we all just got. And that's Devil May Cry 5 selling 10.5 million copies while beating out Monster Hunter Resident Evil included. And if Capcom has any brain cells left in that cranium of theirs, they should capitalize on the resurging interest in the franchise, since the demand is through the roof right about now. First off, in the last financial quarter, DMC5 is Capcom's best-selling title, making them 1.7 million copies, outselling a lot of big-name titles on here. And I'm talking Resident Evil games. Just look at the charts, man! This looks like something from an alternate timeline. Devil May Cry outselling the one series Capcom loves a lot more than any of its other dormant franchises, showing that interest in this series is at an all-time high. Hell, surprisingly, the Devil May Cry HD collection wound up making some solid bank of 600,000 units sold. Sure, you can ink Street Fighter 6 with a real impact, while DMC4 SE is at 500,000 units sold. Most of all, it blew Monster Hunter Wilds out of the water. At the moment, the 3 million extra copies sold got the franchise to sell exactly 36 million units, with Devil May Cry 5 on its own hitting 10.5 million. News that should tell Capcom the people want more wacky woohoo Pizza Man shenanigans. Since you got a 7-year-old video game plus a PS2 trilogy and an unfinished game ranking millions in decades after release. So obviously it would be a wise business decision to greenlight a new one. Now, I know a large contributor was Adi Shankar's DMC on Netflix back in April, a show that got a huge-ass viewership count on the streaming platform, despite it being an animated series that gets worse the more you think about it. That's neither here or there in this situation. I mean, it did get the series a hell of a lot more exposure worldwide, sparking curiosity in the devil hunting franchise. So I'll let you take the win for that, Mr. Shankar. I mean, you did get the series out there into more popular culture. Just make sure Season 2's written well. But when I read more of the Eurogamer article, I found out that it has more to do with Monster Hunter Wilds not hitting the same as Rise or World. Hell, on Steam it has a fuck ton of negative reviews, with a couple of people having issues with its lack of support on the PC version, not mentioning the bad PC optimization. Ouch, that's gotta be rough for Monster Hunter fans. I hope that them PC issues get fixed for you guys. Oh, and the numbers we're talking here are units shipped, not necessarily how much profit it made in the US dollar. After all, Capcom is always putting the franchise on sale. For all we know, they might be selling these games at a loss. After that sales update, their stock plummeted. It tanked hard. Okay, it didn't tank ridiculously hard because they're still financially healthy. But at any rate, after shipping more units alongside a piss-poor show that ruined Mary Ann Arkham, Capcom earned themselves brand new Devil May Cry fans, who got to go through a crazy party, getting motivated for more, who are starving for more DMC along with the rest of us, begging for a brand new logo at one of these god-awful award shows. So what does the future hold? We all know that Capcom is tight-lipped on any information related to an upcoming Devil May Cry. I mean, Itsuno did leave the chat a long time ago to open up his own studio, leaving the future of the franchise in an uncertain will-it-won't-it type of deal, leaving Capcom no choice but to rely on crossover material and merchandise, along with a shit mobile game that we don't talk about around here. And there's no one at Capcom to convince them to make a new game. I mean, Itsuno had to convince them to greenlight Devil May Cry 5. After all, that's how we got it, along with the huge-ass support the fans gave it in the first 10 years of the hiatus. The gap between Devil May Cry 4 and 5 is the first DMC hiatus. We are currently living in a second one. However, there is one man who went on record saying he would love nothing more to do than to remake the first Devil May Cry. That being Hideki Kamiya, over at Capcom with Clover Studio right now. However, he's got his hands full with Okami sequel. He might jump directly over to spearhead the DMC1 remake when he's done with Okami 2. But who knows? Oh, and he has been asked about a potential remake for the billionth time already. So if you ask him anything on Twitter, your ass will get blocked on the spot. But I'm saying that he might. It's something on the table, since he's already there at the company. By the way, the sequel rumors that we have so far there's nothing to validate any of them. Sorry dude, this ain't 2017 or 18. No, I'm sorry for not announcing the project, or I'm excited to announce my brand new project, or
DMC is back!
Wrong! But hey, Capcom is most definitely aware of the increasing demand for a brand new Devil May Cry. So they're bound to find a way to make a new one happen, especially when it comes to the rise in popularity. So of course they will find a way to grab that bag. One could only hope for a TGS announcement or a Game Awards one. But again, only one can hope. With that out of the way, we come to the end of this video. What were your guys' thoughts on it? Do any of y'all think that we'll be getting a brand new Devil May Cry video game, or is it out of the question? Let me know in the comments down below. If you liked this video, be sure to hit the like button and smash that subscribe button real impact style. At 10,000 subscribers, I'll pull off a whole ass Dante combo video wearing this entire getup. Trust me, we're pretty damn close. Hit the bell icon to get notified on whenever I upload a brand new Devil May Cry or other action game video. This has been the Devil Joe signing out. And while you're at it, why not follow my brand new Twitter? The old one was stolen, sadly. And check out the Hideki Kamiya video. I spent a long ass time making it.